Experienced official. Brodie still looks a bit tentative there. Chi absolutely nerveless.
Obey my command at all times. Protect yourself at all times. Give the best you can. Shake hands.
Brodie has to be careful not to be caught cold here, because Chi could give him the charge. He was asleep in the dressing room. I think he's a bit of a crazy man, this In-Jin Chi. He looked it against Morales that night, didn't he?
He certainly did. Looks fired up, and I'm sure he's going to be fired up here. So Brodie has to be ready for this charge.
He won't stop swarming forward, In-Jin Chi. I can't remember him taking a backward step against Morales. He's likely to be in Brodie's face all night long. Here we go, 12 rounds. Forget all the tin pot titles. This is the real one, the WBC Featherweight Championship at 9 stone, the classic division. Proper title, proper fight, as the promoters have been hammering the message, and this time they're right. Brodie has to concentrate, stay cool, not be in front of Chi all the time. Just a question of how much that torrid battle with Morales might have taken out of In-Jin Chi.
Already the banged heads.
Oh, they banged heads. And he's got a nasty knock by the nose. Oh, goodness me. And he's holding his face here, In-Jin Chi, in the opening seconds, and looks very distressed. Wow. Remember, the fight has to have 4 completed rounds. Otherwise, it's going to be a no contest.
Well, there's certainly blood about. There's blood on the head of Brodie. I haven't seen the eye yet.
He's been holding it with a glove. We need to get a look at In-Jin Chi's face, but he's distressed by that. And that might actually be just what Brodie wants. Can't see a lot of blood around there, but it was obviously very, very painful. It's on the forehead, the problem.
And there's the blood on the side of Brodie's head. It looks like he's got the cut on the head.
Right in the opening seconds as well. He's very free with his head. In-Jin Chi was against Morales, had a point deducted in that big fight in front of 20,000 people in LA.
Well, he's got that jerky type style where he dips that head down, and that's got to be a danger for Brodie.
He's got all that blood down the left side of his head. But funnily enough, it was In-Jin Chi who looked to be the fighter who was in pain from that.
Well, he seemed to take it on the face, and that would be a little more painful than the side of the head.
Low blow with the left hand from Chi. Brodie has marked up in nearly all his recent fights. I don't think he'll let that distress him. None of that blood is flowing into the eye, though it looks quite bad. So it's a dramatic start, Glenn.
It is pretty solid jab from Chi.
Brodie has worked long and hard for this. In fact, in a way, he's been working for this since he was 10 years old, when he first went into a gym. He's come through a few crises in his career, been through some bad times. Is this his night? Nice left hook from Brodie that time. Chi rather charged in. He's quite easy to hit this career.
He is, but he looks as if he's a pretty strong puncher himself.
Could be the brawler against the boxer, this. And Chi is the brawler. He just keeps on throwing leather at you like this. Body punches, little right hand as well. Now he mustn't get dragged, Brodie, into a toe-to-toe scrap too early, I don't think, with this fellow.
No, he can't afford to. He looks strong. He's getting into his momentum now. Chi starting to swarm forward, throwing big shots.
Body punch got in was a good one from Brodie. Every expectation that this could be one of the best fights you'll see in a British ring this year. It certainly started full of incident.
Okay, you're doing great. Listen, keep banging up, buddy.
As they look at the cut, let me just remind you about the cuts rule. If there's an accidental clash of heads, and that was accidental, I'm pretty sure, if the fight has to be stopped before the end of 4 completed rounds, we will have a no contest. Look at that. Look where that is, that cut.
Yeah, right on the top of his head, and it's a bad cut. And that's where they come together. Instantly you see Brodie feels that. But he come off the worst on the top of the head, and yet Chi got it right in the eye, and yet didn't mark up.
There was a massive collision when you look at that again.
Yeah, it really was, and you would have thought that Chi would have come out that a lot worse than Brodie, because it connected with the top of his head, but he's the one that's come out with a nasty gash on the scalp.
Close first round. Here's the second. Brodie in the red, white and blue in his home city of Manchester. A man with a soft side, but certainly not in the ring. He gave his first ever purse to help use the money to make a headstone for his mother's grave. Caught on the counter there by Chi, who gets him with a body shot. He's a rough handful, the man from Seoul.
That's what Brodie has to be aware of, the wild punches. Got to keep his boxing together and always think about defense at all times.
He's been on the floor a few times in his career, but usually come through the crisis. Michael Brodie, his only official defeat against Willie Horeen for the WBC Super Bantamweight title. Good shots there from Brodie, close in, but now then, In-Jin Chi's on top of him again, he's got him down! Body and head shots, and Brodie on the floor. It's not a good sign. It's not a good sign, this. And we're only in round two. He's breathing heavily. It was the body shot that did it, I'm pretty sure. Left hook started the trouble. There's another one. And this time, no knockdown. No knockdown.
No, he's just pushed over there, just bundled over.
Chi here. This is what he does. He keeps on coming and Brodie can't get out of his way. He's in desperate trouble here in round two.
These shots are hurting Brodie as he tries to fight back.
He's finding this Korean too strong. And he's standing toe-to-toe with him. He must get on his bike a little bit, buy some time, find a way in this fight. But there is no time with In-Jin Chi. He doesn't give you any. Even Morales couldn't stay out of his way.
That's right, he's totally relentless. He's got to find a good shot, Brodie, just to put him on the back foot a little bit.
Well, he came down from a terrible knockdown against Pastor Maureen. Brodie and came back to win that fight, but this is something else again.
Well, you don't have to worry about the character of Michael Brodie. Look at this.
He's come back at him. The crowd are on their feet in this MEN arena here in Manchester. Brodie's made a fantastic comeback in the round, having looked on the very brink of defeat. Two more good body shots and an uppercut. What a comeback from Brodie in round two, having been on the canvas.
Well, fantastic. This shows what he's really made of, Michael Brodie.
Again, the heads bang together. Great left hook to the ribs from Brodie.
The body shots could be a key here for Brodie. They seem to be taking a little bit out of In-Jin Chi.
Oh, that was terrific stuff. What a round for the WBC Featherweight crown. Breathtaking action.
Okay, Mike, come on. You winners. Okay.
But Brodie on the floor. Glenn, have you scored that a 10-8 round?
Yep, I have. It was a torrid round, and Brodie did well to come back, but In-Jin Chi did some good work early on and put Brodie on the floor, and Brodie did look on the verge of being stopped. Tremendous courage and bravery and toughness to come back from that, but still a 10-8 round for me.
There were a whole avalanche of punches from In-Jin Chi. The body shot looked particularly damaging, but look at the comeback of Brodie.
And I think that the first shot, the left hook to the body, took something out of In-Jin Chi, and I think that's the key for Brodie. He's got to get the good shots in there. That could be In-Jin Chi's weakness.
Brodie has only ever lost once to Willie Horeen. Chi's only lost twice, once on his debut, the other one against the brilliant Eric Morales, who, by the way, has vacated this title, moved up to Super Featherweight, which is how these two are contesting it here. This is the real stuff. Brodie, red, white and blue, remember. And quite happy, by the looks of things, to engage himself in a trial of strength with this Korean. And the body shots are a vital part of the Brodie strategy.
I think he has to. He has to try and push In-Jin Chi back, because Chi just wants to come forward, and he might not be able to fight on the back foot. Certainly Brodie needs to test him out there.
Got another good left hook in Brodie there, listen to the crowd. Morales didn't concentrate on the body like this. Is another ferocious left hook from Brodie. It's a frenetic fight at about 110 miles an hour. Two more left hooks from Brodie, who's done the better work in this round so far.
Some great work from Brodie on the front foot. He's looking good, looking strong.
He just will not stop throwing those hooks to the body.
Well, he can't afford to in this fight. Good shot from Chi.
Blocks well that time, Brodie. Gets his gloves up. Chi just took a break on the ropes there. Got for air a moment. And he's getting to him a bit, I think, with these body punches. Michael Brodie is fighting like a man possessed. He knows this has to be the night, now or never.
Another good left hook to the body going in from Brodie.
Just a torrent of body punches. There's something dispirited about Chi at this point.
Yeah, he's looking tired.
He's getting to him, you know, Glenn. He's getting to him at the moment. Chi may come back. There's a straight right this time from Brodie, who's picking the punches now with real authority. Left uppercut back from the Korean. It's pulsating stuff, this.
It's a terrific fight. We thought it might be. But look at Michael Brodie. Look how much this means to him.
Brodie, who was brilliant last time against Juan Cabrera, maybe the performance of his career. But he's up a notch or two from that kind of fight here. Listen to the crowd getting behind Brodie. Whatever they paid to get in, they paid double.
Decent right hand from Chi.
Brodie's round in a big way.
After 4 rounds, after 3 rounds. You okay?
Welcome back. Take a look at the computer check on body punches landed so far. Look at that. 55-14 in Brodie's favour.
Well, look at that left hook going in, and he sags back on the ropes, Chi there. And I think it is really important that he keeps that body attack up, because that's a weakness for Chi. Good headshots going in there from Brodie.
And all this with the incentive of a fight against the world #1, Marco Antonio Pereira, for the winner. If Pereira wants that fight, he may not. Good right hand counter from In-Jin Chi, who's been put onto the back foot here by Brodie. Morales didn't often manage to do that with him. Another left hook.
Well, he did look in great shape going into this fight. He has prepared meticulously.
Feeling too that he's mellowed and matured into a proper featherweight now, Brodie. This is his 7th fight at the weight. Looks big and strong and ready. The man has come through all kinds of adversity, including the breakup of his marriage this year. But from that adversity, he's clearly drawn some strength.
Well, he's always managed in the past to prevail, whatever or however hard it's getting. And, you know, he's looking good here.
There's a focus and intensity about Brodie in this phase of the fight. And getting a right to the body. Just won't let In-Jin Chi out of there. He's got him trapped, cornered. And the Korean is just staying there.
Well, Eric Morales, for 12 rounds, couldn't do this, could he?
Well, Michael Brodie has been saying for a year or two he thinks he's as good as Morales and Pereira. Not many people have believed him, but he wants the chance to prove it, and he might get it if he can win this. If.
Good left hook from Chi there, and then a straight punch following.
Right uppercut was an excellent shot from Brodie. He must be careful not to punch himself out, because the pace here is frantic. Chi doesn't seem to quite know what to do with him at the moment, though.
But Brodie's doing to Chi what Chi did to Morales, and that's really put a lot of intensity and firepower his way.
Again, he's very free with the head there, was Brodie. Watch it, says the referee. You'll need to be on the case, because this could get dirty. Even Morales said In-Jin Chi was a dirty fighter. Coming from him, it was coming from a Mexican, it was almost a compliment.
There's a little right uppercut there, and then a short right hook from Brodie.
Oh, and the right hand too. Chi soaks that up as well, but he does look as if he's sagged a bit. Brodie again for me.
Yeah, me too.
That's the one. That's the secret. That's how you'll win the fight.
Welcome back. 51% success rate for Brodie in this fight so far. That is phenomenal.
Isn't it really? At this sort of level, how good is that? 51%, not missing with much at all. Look at that right hand, but didn't he soak it up well?
But this argument is a long way from being concluded, believe me. Or you'd think so anyway. One or two distress signals coming out of the In-Jin Chi corner, I thought, between the rounds. We're just taking a look around at the referee. There was some talk on a website this week of Chi retiring if he loses. Now, what does that mean? Does that mean they think it could be his last fight?
Well, you can read anything into that. You might think he's so confident that, you know, he wouldn't possibly lose. Upset at the referee pulling him off Brodie there.
Chi's coming on strong again here and lands with some big looking headshots. Brodie looked a bit unsteady. Oh, it's a torrent of punches. Brodie has to get himself together. He's all over the place here. Chi's back on him and he must fire back. And he's got a long way left in the round too, Brodie. It swings again. This amazing fight in the 5th round. There's been another clash of heads.
The eyes are starting to swell up a little bit for Brodie. He had to withstand that torrent assault there from Chi. But he's still there.
Just as well, In-Jin Chi's not a big knockout puncher, otherwise Brodie might have been stopped right there. Because he was all over the place for a few seconds, Glenn.
Yeah, he was, and a good body shot coming in from Brodie. That's always got to be the answer for him after any of these Chi attacks.
Has to get back into that impressive rhythm that he has, but there was a sign that In-Jin Chi, having been through a bad patch in the fight, is quite capable of coming back and coming back in a major way. Chi again with those long arm punches.
This is just an accumulation of punches that could be the problem for Brodie when Chi lets those attacks go.
In-Jin Chi just seemed to be wilting a little before this round, but he's come back. Just fighting in spurts a little, the Korean.
Yeah, he's come back and looked a bit stronger in this round, hasn't he?
Throws those big, wide, arcing shots, In-Jin Chi. Brodie's the better technician in a more conventional way. There are many other factors to stir in the mix here. Chi's round that time. Well, in that last round, there was another crisis for Michael Brodie, just at a time when we thought he was starting to get things under control.
Yep. In-Jin Chi came out, and look at that, really letting the punches go in a big, big way. And at some point he looked like he was going to wilt and he was going to fall and go down under this pressure, but he managed to fight back.
Great start to the round with that spearing jab from Manchester's Michael Brodie. 29 years of age, and he catches Chi with a right hand, and his legs seem to stiffen. Then I fancy Chi.
Two good right hands, and that seemed to take a lot out of him. Great start of the round from Brodie.
who's come out fast, sent out by trainer Ray Farrell with the instructions, get back in control of it, and how? Right uppercut this time. Chi's in that bad place on those ropes again. You might be watching the fight of the year right here.
Well, he's hit Chi with some very good shots that stiffened the legs in this round. Really is fired up, come out well, Brodie. He's certainly going to test the heart of this Korean In-Jin Chi.
It's a straight right this time from Brodie. Has to watch defense too. Doesn't want to stand in front of In-Jin Chi. I think he has the technical skills to not get hit quite as much as he's getting hit, Brodie, with a little more lateral movement.
Well, this is going to be a test of character, of strength, of sheer will and determination.
But Brodie is more than holding his own at the moment. He's been on the floor, he's been in trouble in that last round. But other than that, his body punching and precision has made him look the better operator. There are times when Chi looks like he fears he'd be charged with loitering if he stopped throwing a punch for a second or two. Brodie, lovely right hand. He does pick the punches beautifully. He's a throwback fighter in many ways, is Michael Brodie.
Well, that's what he's going to look to do, pick accurate shots. Again, he's getting back on top, Brodie.
He's putting together everything he's ever learned on this one night to try to become the WBC's featherweight champion, to lift himself into the world elite, to get noticed in America and around the world, to get people talking about him at last. That's what's on the line for Brodie, plus a shed load of money too.
Well, finishing the round well, Brodie. This is what his fans have come to see.
Chi just catches him with the right hand and he backs off, but Brodie does the better work.
Right hand over the lead. Okay?
Well, what a fight. This is something special, Glenn.
It is, it really is a terrific fight, as it should be. It's a proper world title. Well, good work from Brodie, finishing that round off well with Chi against the ropes after a great start with that left-right hand.
Here comes the 7th round. Close fight, I would think, on the scorecard so far, Glenn.
Yep, I would think there's not a great deal in it. I've got it by 1 to In-Jin Chi, 57-56.
With a 10-8 round in his favour. That's how the judges, I'm sure, will have scored it. They're from Hawaii, Japan and Spain, by the way, tonight. Blood by the nose of the Korean. Oh, he's caught with a right cross this time, and a left hook from Brodie, who sometimes is precision personified.
Got to keep mixing up head and body.
But you can never feel safe with Michael Brodie in a fight like this, because he has been shaken up and hurt and flawed in this fight already. Is another crisis looming at some point?
Well, there's blood from the nose of Chi. Times he's looked tired and distressed himself.
WBC President Jose Suleiman is here for this fight. They've had their problems, the WBC, but they are regarded as the #1 sanctioning body, the most authentic one. That's what it scored tonight. Good right hand from Brodie. And here goes Chi again. First one fellow on top, then the other one. You just can't wait to see what's on the next page here.
Good little volley of punches from Chi.
Oh, a right hand, rocked the head back of In-Jin Chi. And all he does take a little breather and then carry on throwing leather.
Well, it's remarkable. We'll just get a warning for pushing there. The mark of his strength at this stage in the fight, Brodie.
You almost feel like something has to give, don't you?
Yeah, you certainly do. It felt like that from a long way out, but...
Something or someone, but who?
Good uppercut then, right hand from Brodie. Looking the stronger of the two in this round.
Classy stuff from him. Chi just looks to sag again. These punches must start to have an effect. They're rocking back his head.
There's a good one coming back from Chi. Rocked Brodie's head back, but...
This Korean is the kind of guy who just doesn't know when he's beaten. He will just carry on firing. Brodie's on top at the moment. Okay, let's get an alternative view of what we're seeing now from Spencer Oliver, who's with Adam Smith.
What an absolutely astonishing fight. Spencer, we're seeing something memorable here.
Well, one of the best I've seen for a long time. I mean, I've got it all levels going into the seventh here. Tremendous, tremendous contest.
Ebbs and flows. It's a battle of will and spirits in there. Who has the upper hand?
Well, this is the big question mark now. It's all about heart and courage in there. Brodie looks so determined. I mean, the defeat against Hurin, he was bitterly disappointed with, and he looks like he really wants it in there.
Can he survive the pace? Can she keep taking those shots?
Well, the action just keeps swinging one way, then the other. This is one of the best contests I've seen for a long, long time.
Can you pick the winner and the new champion?
At this stage, I really can't. You really can't tell who's going to win. The action is swinging one way, then the other.
Absolutely terrific, Ian. We can't pick them.
No, I don't think anybody could, not with any confidence. Only a fool would try to call it from here. All you can say is that Brodie's looked good in the last couple of rounds again and has been outboxing In-Jin Chi here. And gets him with a right hand, again a jolting right hand.
Well, Brodie winning the last two rounds of my card, is that a sign that Chi just starting to weaken and Brodie's strength now starting to tell?
Well, I thought that after the third and fourth, and then Chi had a big fifth. 6th and 7th to Brodie on my card. But I've still got the fight dead level because of that knockdown.
Yeah, dead level on my card. Really is a smashing fight, isn't it?
And just to think, some of the newspapers this morning could scarcely give a line to preview this fight. In fact, one of the qualities, I didn't find a single line previewing the fight, which is an absolute nonsense. Good right hand again from Brodie.
But you're right, Ian, something's got to give. You know, the stamina, the training, however hard they prepared, which obviously on this view is tremendously prepared, but something's got to give. They can't keep this up all the way through. You wouldn't think.
Chi looks busted up around the face now. His nose is bleeding. He's bearing the scars of the battle. And there's a cool, composed look about Brodie at the moment. But he can't afford to switch off. We've seen little lapses of concentration from him in the past in fights. Tonight, he must keep up the intensity. At the moment, there's a sense that it might be there for him. Only might.
Neither man wants to give much today. They're both landing good shots in this round.
The pace has to drop. It has to, because it's been so ferocious so far.
Neither man has really become boss in this round yet.
Little right hands from Chi. We know the WBC judges do like to go for aggression in the main. Recent Mosley-De La Hoya fight, a possible case in point.
Well, Brodie's never been short of that. He's tried to keep on the front foot. There's been lots of this.
Chi slashing punches but missing with a lot of them. He looks a bit wild at times. He hasn't got the control of Brodie. Cleaner shots from Brodie. better punch picking. Good performance, inspired performance from Michael Brodie. Well, what must he be going through? Jack Trickett there with the glasses. In his 70s now, he's never had a world champion. He's guided Michael Brodie all the way. What a night it would be for him if Michael was to do it.
Fabulous. I spoke to him this afternoon in the hotel, and he was very, very nervous, and I'm sure he still is now.
Over 100 body shots now for Brodie. Chi under 30, but it's not only body shots, of course, that count. Here we go, we're in the 9th round. Due to go 12, of course, for the WBC Featherweight title, vacated by Eric Morales.
Yeah, and I've got Brodie for the first time in this fight in the lead, 76-75.
Me too. Good left hand from Chi, trained by Jin Kim, who had one of the great Korean fighters, the light flyweight Myung Wo Ye. By the way, certainly at least one member of the Korean football team who got to the World Cup semi-finals here tonight, supporting Chi here in Manchester. Here comes In-Jin Chi again. He's been back to the well, and he's got something in the bucket by the look of it too.
Brodie finds the cleaner shots, and he's got the better boxing as a solid left hand goes in from Chi.
Fascinating times in this division with Derek Gainer and Juan Manuel Marquez, two rival world champions, due to meet in Grand Rapids, Michigan soon. Marco Antonio Barrera against Manny Pacquiao in a big one on November the 15th as well. Plus Scott Harrison v Manuel Medina rematch late November. It's all happening in the 9-stone division.
Good right hand from Chi. He's really busying himself in this round.
Not so much from Brodie. Gets him with a right hand, Chi. Brodie looks a little disorganized, his eyes beginning to pop up a shade too.
Looked a little hurt from a shot there. One went the body and the head.
Just a little flat patch from Brodie in this round. Just when you think he's getting things under control, back comes Chi again, and he blows and blows hard. Brodie, those eyes are starting to close a bit, you know, Glenn.
Yep, he lands with a big right hand, Brodie, then a left.
It's a monumental effort from both of these two. They are giving you pure, undiluted sporting theatre here.
But this is Chi's round. He's done the better work here.
Yeah, back comes the Korean again. Who's going to have the most strength in the finishing strength? That was a bad round for Brodie.
Need a big effort, Michael. Come on now.
This doesn't look good. Michael Brodie's left eye is closing. He's puffed up. They're trying to G him up. He just had a bad round there.
He had a bad round, a demoralizing round, and they know that in the corner. They're trying to wake him up, to get him G'd up and get him out there, but his face is all bust up, and that doesn't help.
And there are still 9 minutes left in the fight. You really hope for Michael Brodie's sake on this night of nights that those eyes hold up for him. He can't fight with only one eye, or worse than that, none if they're both shut. The left is worst. Has to box. Chi, you sense, is always just gathering himself for the next blitz.
Well, he's a real throwback, isn't he, Chi? A real fighting man. There's not a lot of finesse there, but solid and strong and never stops.
Little right hand catches Brodie as he tries to circle away out of trouble.
You just get the feeling at this point in the fight that Brodie's the one who's just struggling the more.
Yeah, he looks a bit laboured at the moment. 2 rounds ago, he looked in control of it, but Chi looks worryingly strong as far as British hopes are concerned.
Brodie, and you must remember, Brodie's looked tired and in a bad way in a couple of fights, and he's managed to come through and managed to find the win. So we know he can do it.
Just hope from his point of view he hasn't given it everything and is just starting to wilt a little down the stretch. But all these punches must have taken something out of Chi too. How much has he got left? He's not Superman, is he? Great jab from Brodie. He's trying to give it a bit more lateral movement. I think that might have paid him more, but I don't know, they've just been dragged into this toe-to-toe macho stuff most of the way.
But Brodie's got to try and pick his shots and find some good counters and just keep out of trouble for the time being. Try and give himself a little breather.
I wonder if we're headed here for a tight, controversial one on the cards. Caught him by the temple, that right hand. Swarming aggression again from In-Jin Chi. Sustained ferocity.
Well, Brodie looks like he's got through a bad patch. He's trying to throw the shots again.
Chi works him over the head and body. I thought I'm tired watching this, Glenn.
Well, it really has been fantastic work from both fighters, and how much they've gone through to get in this kind of shape.
It's amazing stuff, but I think Chi's extra aggression will have probably won him that session. Some of the crowd are on their feet.
Come on, mate, you need these last 2 rounds. Eh?
Come on, mate, son, you've got to get it together for these 2 rounds. Come on, you need these.
Glenn, what's it like this late in a hard contest like this? Are you really hearing any of this now?
You hear a little bit. You don't catch a great deal. What you need to hear is some words of encouragement that really grip you and really get you motivated. But that's hard. You're so tired. This is where the doubts start coming in your head. This is where it gets so tough. Fights are won and lost at times like this.
Also in that corner with In-Jin Chi is Joe Koizumi, one of the great boxing figures in the world. He's a journalist and also does many, many other jobs in the trade.
Come on, Brodie. Let's go, come on.
You need these last 2 rounds, they've told Brodie. I think they're right. I've got Chi back in front by a point now.
Yep, my card reads the same as yours, Ian.
It's been a dramatic one. Can Brodie do it? Can he crown his career?
95-94 on my scorecard.
Lovely champ.
Last 2 rounds I've given to Chi, so maybe this time in the fight now Brodie's starting to struggle. It has just gone one way, then the other.
Brodie has to impose himself. Has to take the eye of the judges. Here's Chi again. Once again, Brodie ends the fight looking marked up, like the victim of a recent accident. Again, a clash of heads. 2 of them touch gloves. They have a lot of respect for each other. What a spectacle they put on here. What a heartbreaker it would be for Michael Brodie if he was to lose narrowly on points as he did against Willie Horry, when most of us at ringside felt he was robbed for the WBC Super Bantam crown. That's 1 weight down from us, by the way, at 8 stone 10.
Well, having watched Michael Brodie all the way through his career and seen him in the good fights and some not so good, but he's always managed to prevail, and then the horn shocker, you really are feeling for him and willing him to get through this, aren't you?
Is Chi stealing this away from him down the stretch, though? He's starting to look a bit like that.
Just a little bit busier in this round again, Chi. Brodie needs to pick it up, really needs to fight. His whole boxing career is on the line. This is the big one.
Right hand, Brodie not doing enough. Chi keeps throwing the leather, keeps stacking up the points. This is another round for him. And at the moment it doesn't look good for Brodie because he's the one who looks like he has a bit less left.
The referee looks into Brodie's face and the damage around those eyes.
That's terrific. Body punches and head punches from Brodie, but he'll need more of that, much more.
Two little uppercuts from Chi, lift the head up.
Chi looks stronger now. This has cost both of these fighters so much in terms of energy. Who had the most left? Well, the answer at the moment is In-Jin Chi of Korea, the man who gave Eric Morales hell.
Well, he's just doing more, that's all that there is. Brodie's got to start throwing punches. This round slipped away from him.
Good right at the end there by Chi after a left from Brodie, but that's Chi's round, I think, on the aggression. And I've got it 2 points clear, but only one to go.
You got to play your eye out.
Mate, you've got to win this round, get busy.
You got to win
Punches
this round.
landed. Well, Brodie has landed 303 to Chi's 237, says the computer, and that's a big difference.
Yeah, it is a big difference, but it's in what rounds. It goes on the rounds you win. Brodie could have thrown more in one round, couldn't he?
12 rounds scheduled, Brodie 14 times and Chi only twice. How many times have they completed it? Brodie 6 times, including his last 3 fights, by the way, and Chi on 2 occasions. But there are 12-round fights and 12-round fights, and this one really would empty the gas tank.
Well, that's how I've got it. 2 points behind Michael Brodie going in the last round. We get a standing ovation from the crowd who loved this fight.
A lot of these rounds would have been close as well and open to different interpretations. Judges might have something a little bit different. Brodie, the home city fighter.
And if it stays like this, you're not going to argue a great deal either way. Very, very close.
He needs this round though, Brodie, and I think he needs it big. Because he hasn't won one for a while. Not since the 8th on my card.
Yep, you could do with a big, big round here, Michael Brodie.
Well, they've both been sent out by their corners and told to throw the kitchen sink at each other. The eye's holding up for Brodie. He's going to get through the fight, but is he going to have a belt at the end of it? Or is he one of those fighters for whom it's just not destined to quite happen at the highest level? Guessing with a good left hook there, though.
He does. If anybody deserves the world title, it is Michael Brodie. He's done everything that's ever been asked of him.
But of course, sentiment doesn't come into it. Only the cruel reality of those judges' cards. In-Jin Chi's left eye is closing. He looks tired now, but he keeps on throwing leather, and even when they're not landing those punches, they do have some effect on the judges. There's a good left hand from Brodie. It's a bit low to the body. He's got to keep on firing. He's got to keep on firing.
Well, again, he's just been outworked a little bit in this one as well. It's In-Jin Chi who's doing more.
That's him with the right hand there. He's missing a lot. Chi as well. They're wild, scything kind of shots. Nothing scientific, but the illusion is of him doing most of the work. This is good from Brodie, but is it all too late? Chi will not be dominated.
Well, he's trying to box, he's trying to get in the back foot. He's just got to throw the punches out. Chi is the busier of the two.
I'm sure he bowed at Brodie for a moment there. Rocked by the right hand, it seemed. Anyway, Chi looks very, very tired now. They both do, and no wonder. It's been a memorable fight. You won't see many better than this. For the WBC's featherweight crown, that has Chi's strong finish nicked this away from Michael Brodie, who looked at one stage to be taking control of it. There goes the final bell. Everybody in the MEN Arena in Manchester is on their feet. You can only take your hat off to both fighters. That was some spectacle. But who's got it?
Well, it was a fantastic fight. They lifted Morris Shaw, who trains Brodie, lifting him in the air, hoping that he's done enough in an epic at featherweight. It really was a terrific fight. They both wanted it so bad, and they just let their hearts on their sleeve and fought for everything they had.
Now he has to wait and wonder. Doctor has a look at him. Look at that left eye nearly closed. British fighters who've held world featherweight championships with distinction. Jim Driscoll, Howard Winston, Barry McGuigan had the WBA title, our own Barry. In more recent years, Colin McMillan and Paul Hodgkinson, who had this title. And there we see that Chi threw more punches, but landed substantially less, according to the computer, that Brodie was the more economic of the two.
Well, it really is a shame to have a loser in a fight like this. You can see the fight etched on the face of Michael Brodie and those bumps, but I've got it 3 points ahead to Chi in what was really a cracking fight.
I had Chi winning it down the stretch as well. He did have that knockdown round as well, the 10-8 round, we think, in the second, although Brodie came back so well in the round that I suppose there was an argument for saying 10-9. You would weep for him, absolutely weep for him, after what happened against Willie Horry in a terrible decision by the judges. He won that fight and didn't get given it. Yep. Tonight, well, we don't think he's won, do we? Not really.
We don't, but it was
we might
close.
be wrong.
We might be wrong. I wouldn't put a big argument either way. It was a terrific fight. It really is down to these three men.
Hubert Min, Nobaki Uratani of Japan, Francisco Vasquez of Spain. They hold Michael Brodie's fate in their hands. There's a hushed crowd and attention now around the arena. Everybody breathless from a fantastic fight. I think no matter what happened, Michael Brodie showed tonight that he belongs in top world class.
Oh, most definitely. I know he believes that. You know, he wants to fight Barrera, thinks he can beat him. He does belong there.
Here we go. We're going to get the decision now. Here's John McDonald.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 12 incredible rounds of boxing, please show your appreciation for one of the finest bouts of boxing you will ever see.
And we're still waiting for the decision. I'm just getting some word now.
Looks like there's problems with the scorecard. They're looking and rechecking them.
There's been some problem with the collation of the scorecards, and they're having to re-collate them. Now, does that mean that it's very, very close? What agony this is for the fighters.
For the fighters, oh my word, they give everything.
But it's
and they
important.
Still don't know.
But it is important that they get this right. We've had one or two foul-ups, high-profile ones, in recent years, where the decisions had to be changed when the boxers have got back to the dressing rooms. You don't want that.
No, you don't want that. They've got to get it right. And there is.
Well, you're getting a look there at how the judges have got it. We're not supposed to do that, are we?
I don't think so. We've done well to get the camera in there.
I couldn't add it up in time, sorry. I thought Brodie was ahead in the fight, and then he had that bad round, the 9th, when he ended up all swollen and his face looking busted up and his eye nearly closed. And Chi just seemed to outwork him. That was the impression we had in the last few rounds. This is an inordinately long delay, but it is adding to the drama, if I'm honest with you.
No, you'd think the maths would be not that hard, would you? We've got enough heads around there to count them up.
Looks like one of them's got it level there at 113 at 113. One's got it 114, 112 to Chi. You can see that. This could be a broadcasting first.
Well, and now they seem to be writing those ones in.
Couldn't see what the third one was, and it would be pretty decisive. But it's close on those cards, and it looks like one of them's got it even, which opens the possibility that we might even get a draw. And I think that would be a result for Brodie, really, after everything's happened. I tell you what, if he does get a favour from the judges, after what happened 3 years ago with Willie Horin, he'll have deserved it.
He certainly will. He certainly will. There'll certainly be no big complaints, will there? He did box fantastic. Great fight.
In-Jin Chi and the people in Korea wouldn't agree with that, though.
Well, that's 113, 111 to Chi.
Yeah, well, it doesn't look so great, does it? Well, if that's right, that little sneak preview suggests that maybe In-Jin Chi.
Yeah, 113, 111 on two cards, but whether that's right or not.
We don't know if that's right. They're rechecking everything.
Yeah.
I mean, how difficult can it be to add up the scorecards? It isn't rocket science, is it?
Well, it's not. I mean, I don't know if they're wanting them to change in front of their eyes, but it adds to the same figure every time.
This is World Championship Boxing in 2003.
It's important to get it right.
There seems to be some kind of discrepancy about whether Brodie might have been deducted a point in the first round after that head clash. It looked an accidental one.
Yeah, I thought it was an accidental one, and certainly there was no reason to get a point deducted, and nothing was really pointed out.
Well, the referee wasn't doing his job, was he? Because he should make a clear indication to the judges that he's deducted a point.
Unless the judges took it upon himself to deduct a point,
in which case are they going to add a point on? There's Jose Suleiman, the president of the World Boxing Council, Robert Smith of the British Boxing Board of Control, Barry Hearn, the promoter here. And now they're having a committee to decide it. This doesn't reflect well on the WBC, does it?
It doesn't look good, does it? You know, if there's this sort of controversy over just adding up, surely they can add up.
And I wonder if this is going to go on after the decision's announced.
It's 1 round, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You understand that? 2, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Well, let me tell you something here. I'm getting word that they have taken a point away from Michael Brodie for the first round clash of heads, which was not indicated by the referee. So what's going on there then?
Well, no idea. It's the referee who's there to take the point off, not the judges.
It looked accidental at the time.
Of course it did. They just rushed in. There was nothing that looked intentional whatsoever.
And he can only wait and wonder. It doesn't look good for him from everything we're seeing and hearing. I don't think he'll be privy to much of this. I think we're ready at long last with the decision. Back to John MacDonald.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the judges' scorecard reads: Vasquez scores this contest 113-130. Uratani scores a contest 112-114, and Min scores a contest 112-113. By majority decision, your winner and the new WBC Featherweight Champion of the World from Seoul, Korea, In-Jin Chi.
Chi has got it by very narrow margins, and everybody in Manchester, including Michael Brodie, is crestfallen. But like the magnificent sportsman he is, he walks across and he hugs In-Jin Chi. And that's how close it was, and we can only presume that's with a point taken off Brodie for the head clash, which would have made the first card 113-113, would have given Brodie a victory on Francisco Vasquez's card, 114-113 winner, and he'd have still lost on the other one. So it would have been a draw, but for that.
Well, yeah, that's maybe second guessing a little bit. I'm not really sure if that is what's happening. We just had rumours that thing is In-Jin Chi has won. We thought he'd won. Michael Brodie, good sport, was the first person to applaud and then give him congratulations, and that was great after the performance that he put up. Just such a shame that he hasn't got it.
But it's another controversy, that, isn't it?
Again, yeah, unless I haven't seen the cards myself, Ian, so
we're only getting second-hand information, but it seems quite reliable that Brodie did have a point deducted for the clash of heads in the first round. The point is, the bottom line is, he's been foiled again in heartbreaking fashion. Congratulations to In-Jin Chi, who fought his heart out.